Hi guys, happy Sunday. Let me bring my microphone over here because I always butcher this part and forget to bring my microphone over. So, happy Sunday. I am going to open another screen. I don't know why I wait till I get on here to do that, but I'm opening up another screen and we can just chit chat for a little bit. We can wait for a few people to come on. I just want to make sure that I have the conversations on the side so I'll be able to see when people are asking questions. But today I have something very fun and exciting for you guys. At least I think it's fun and exciting. Um so what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be doing a tutorial on a link in bio on Canva. And I know that right now, social media, especially Instagram, which used to be the biggest issue where you could only have one link, now we can have up to five links in in there. However, I personally don't like to go click, link. So I figure why not put them in one place. And I have a few software that I use, and I also built one for myself a while back. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to do this on I'm sorry guys, I'm taking off some of my bracelets and stuff because I figure it's gonna be clinking in your ear. So basically I'm going to show you how to create a link in bio, how to make it live, and how you can actually use it in any of your different social networks, or you can even use it, you can generate a QR code with it, and that way you can have it. So I have, where's my phone? So I use mine. Ooh, you know what? I'm not very smart some days because I could have just shown you the screen on my phone. So basically, what I do with mine is I created a QR code, and I just use the QR code on I use the QR code and let people scan it. So at the very top of mine, I have right on, like in the center of my picture, like right under there, I have a QR code that people can go and sign into. There is a lot of ways. Hi, guys. All my faithful. Gada and Rex is here. I love you guys so much. You guys make me feel so good about the stuff that I do because they actually encourage me. And I'm telling you, one of these days, hold on, I'm just tightening up. Yeah. So, let's share the live with our brother group, which is Fun with Canva. So they can so if anyone's over there that want to come and join us, they are more than welcome to come and join us. And it actually looks like, let's see here. Let me click on this. I know that oh my god, I love these images that you guys are doing. Okay, I'm going to have to do this when we get off, right? I tried the watercolor with my husband and it did not look anything like him. So I'm going to have to try that when we're finished. Okay. So I am sharing the live. Um I don't know. You guys do so much better when you post stuff. Okay, so I posted it out and it says posting. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay, and we are going to get started. What I'm going to start doing is making announcements before, because now it's just like whatever whimsical or if I have some free time I just jump on now. But I'm going to create a schedule where we're going to stay on a schedule so we can have we're going to have a 15-minute daily response to Q&A from the group. So if someone asks a question and they need help, we're going to do that. And then we're going to have special lives where it's either going to be myself or we're going to have guest speakers that are going to come on and do tutorials, or we can just have, I call it shits and giggles, which you just talk about whatever it is that we have to talk about. So I am going to share my screen. Let me go back over here so I can go to presenter mode, share screen, share screen, and we're going to do entire screen. So if we click on something else, we'll be fine. Okay. All right. Are you guys seeing me, hearing me? How am I doing on the voice, you guys? Just give me a thumbs up. So here is one that I actually worked on today and created it. Because I wanted it to be, let me show you mine. I did not do it on here, but I'm going to show you. Mine have a lot of stuff on there. And if you notice, it's a URL. So whenever I'm out and I'm talking to people, and if whatever, I'll go walking and I don't have my cell phone, I'll just say, or I meet someone, I go my V card, or which is my virtual business card, is go.margomorgan.com. That's how I host mine. And so we're going to learn how to do all of these things that you see I have going on here. So here's a QR code that I have on mine, that if for whatever reason they just want to scan a QR code, they can scan a QR code. But remember, I think it was Friday when I showed you guys how to connect the links, the phones, and all of that good stuff. Here it is in mine. This is what mine look like. And it's a little bit long. And this is also a contact sheet. You can either embed a contact sheet in yours, or you can, because Facebook doesn't quite, I'm sorry, not Facebook. Canva doesn't quite have that yet. I saw where they were beta testing a they were beta testing forms. So I'm going to check that out, and hopefully by maybe next week or so, if it's actually working, then I'll show you guys. I'll come back and do an update on this and show you how to do it. So basically anything that you see here, mortgage calculator, mortgage library, anything, and we're going to click on here just so you can see. And that's a calculator that I have on my website, and it's going to take you to the website. So we are going to be doing the same thing with good old Canva. So Miss Gata, let me tell you, that guy this morning, he wanted me to smack him. I'm just saying, he's rude. So if you want to ban him, I'm okay with you banning him. I was just giving him a chance. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to go over to here. So let's go over here. So here is and let me go back up because I was looking for a photo of myself earlier. So let's go back out to elements. So we're going to start over in elements, and I already pulled up everything that we're going to be using. So therefore we won't spend a lot of time searching for stuff. So the first thing that I did was, I'm sure you guys see other link in bio and are like, oh, how do they do that? So the first thing that I did was I pulled in, and I'm going to go to it so you can see exactly what it is. And I'm going to be giving you guys this, that's fine. That's fine with me. His profile is very controversial. I think he just likes to egg people on to get a response out of them. We don't have time for that. So the first element that I used was a torn paper frame. And so here it is right here. When we're finished, I am going to give you the template so you guys won't have to struggle with finding anything. It will be right there at your fingertip, and it will include all the elements that we're going to be using. So here we go. So I put that in, and at first, if you don't have a banner, you can, or an image, whatever it is that you want. If you notice on mine, I have like a nice kitchen, like a view here. You can do the same thing. So whatever it is that, whatever business you're in, I'm in real estate, mortgage, and graphics. So if you wanted to use, say for instance, I love kitchen. I believe that the kitchen is the heart of the home. We literally do everything in the kitchen, the living room. It's just a nice open space for me. So you can just drop this in, and you, if you're in real estate, whatever business you're in, and you can play around with this until you get it to look the way you want. I like the rip edges of it. So for the background, let's go to the other image. I left it plain because this is something that we're going to be working on together as a group. So I just kind of left it plain. Thank you. So this is, so this is where we are. So I dropped the Canva plus AI original logo that I did. I just dropped it in here. So we're going to go over, I'm going to go back and forth for each. So I dropped that there. The next thing that I would highly recommend is you do your photo or something that allows people to recognize you. Because essentially, when people are looking at your bio and they're looking at things, they're looking for you. So, what I did was I grab the circle. I did this and I just made the circle frame right here. And I've used this before in another tutorial, so I decided to use her. I had her in earlier, and there she is. She blends, even the colors blend. Okay, so are we good so far? Hi, Lourdes. Welcome. So now that we have done our identifying who you are, you have a couple options. So my name is right here, and I like to put my name here because you want everybody to see that it's you when they go over and they're looking. Because remember, like, I literally just got a call from someone that says, hey, someone is tagging you in a link and they stole your friend's page. So I'm like, okay. So you can leave back here blank, or you can go back to elements and look for a background. What is your favorite color? So I did a texture background, and her shirt is a very light pink. So say for instance, it's all up to you what you want. So if you wanted something that's very light, make sure you're using photos because the graphics, they don't pop in. You just have to stretch it, but you can literally pop it in. So, oh, these are a little bit bright. Yikes. All right, so let's try this one. We're experimenting, you guys. It's about you guys and the colors that you want to use. So, yeah, I don't know if I like this pink, but we're gonna go with it for now. I don't see it lasting at all. Maybe this one, it's a little bit lighter because, ooh, that one was bright. All right, I was trying to match her shirt. So the next thing that we're going to do, and if I'm going too fast, please let me know. I like when other people talk to me when I'm doing something. If you want me to add something, let me know and I'll add it. So the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to go back to element and we're going to get off this. And what we're going to do is, you see these lovely box right here? We're going to add, let me go back over here and see how many we have over here. We have 5. We're going to have 5 in. But you know what I didn't do, you guys? I'm sorry. So because this is a longer format, the size, I'm going to show you the size. So I am apologizing for that. So since I didn't show you the size, we're going to go here and I'm going to show you what the size is. The size is, it's reverse. It's 1080 by 1980. So if you wanted to go and resize it, you would just need to go down to custom size and see. Actually, it's 1020 by 1920. So if you wanted it to be longer, all you had to do was just increase this number back here, and it will make it increase it in length. So I'm sorry, that's where I should have started off, is what the size was. Okay. So now that we got past the size, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add some boxes. And the boxes are going to be, see, we have boxes here, and I was playing with this one, so I moved it around a little bit. So we're going to go back over to this one, and we're going to line the boxes up. And so once we get the box to where we want it, we're going to change the color to white because that pink is already standing out. And so this is a new drag line shapes that you have in Canva that you can use. I actually like it very much because it allows me, instead of trying to always lining stuff up, let me show you what it's going to do. So we need 3 of these. Okay. So we're going to do 3 of them, and it creates them perfectly for you. The only thing is, you see this little line right here? If you want it, you keep it. If you don't, you don't. That's what keeps everything in, allows you to bring everything down. So here we have 2 smaller ones that we're going to use for social media and for contact. Yes, the quick flow. Thank you. Okay. So we have we have 2 smaller ones here, and I'm just making it small because, as you can tell, mine is really long. It has a lot of stuff on here. I actually used to have where it switch from one company to the next because I have 2 jobs, well, 3 jobs. So it would switch from one to the other. So I made it shorter because I wanted to separate the 2. So we're going to go back over here, and we're going to do, so we have 3 lines right here. And then I'm going to do 2 more here, but what I'm going to do, and let me move this out of my way. You guys can see, but my cup is in my way. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to shrink it a little bit in size because we don't need this one to be that big, because it's going to be for contact and social media. So it doesn't need to be that big. All right, so let's go back over here. So then we're going to do another one. Okay. All right, and I like to delete these out, so I'm taking them out. And we still have some room at the bottom, and that's because I didn't make these boxes that big. But if you wanted to move the boxes, just highlight everything, and then you can pull them down. And that will give you space for your name at the top. Okay. So let's go back over here and see what else we have. So we're going to start with a text box, and we're going to add a header. And we're going to write my name. I get confused, you guys. I got married like 4 years ago, but I still refer to my maiden name, so forgive me. So when you come here, if you wanted to, you can change your font to whatever you want. Okay? And if you wanted to put your title here, you can also put your title here. So this part is up to you. And if you want it to be smaller, you just click here and it's smaller. Okay. So now the next thing that I did from here, and I'm going to hurry up with this part because this part is kind of easy. I'm going to copy my bio, and it's up to you if you want to put your bio or not. And I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to drop it here. most of you guys have this stuff already prepared. So that's going to be your bio. Then we're going to go back to, so I decided that I was going to do something that's more related to the group, and we're going to do this free prompt guide. So we want people to come here and download the guide. So what you can do is you can go back to elements, and we're going to go to frames. And we are going to look for an iPad. And here's the one that I used. We're just going to reduce it, make it a little bit smaller because we're trying to make it cute. And you want it to grab people's eye. And it's okay that it's over this bottom line. We're just looking for, you could even move it on a slant if you wanted to. I have one that I did it on a slant, something like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back to elements that we've recently used. And so what I did here, I went to my uploads and I grabbed the photo and I dropped the photo in. I just grabbed the first one that came to mind. Well, that's there. I kind of like it straight here. And so then what we're going to do next is we're going to ungroup and we're going to double click and copy here because it's already done. I don't want to sit here and type stuff for you guys to watch me type stuff. And I'm just checking to see if you guys have any questions. So then we're going to come up here and we're going to do bold, and we can change the font to whatever we want. And just make sure that it's big enough so everyone can see it. Then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to, so I looked for buttons. Let me see here, elements, and we're going to go to recently used, see all. And I liked this one. And so all I did was I grabbed it, I put it down here, and I just made it a little bit bigger. And I kind of cut off a little bit of the bottom, but you still have the shadowing. And let's do this. Okay. And then we are going to go back over here. So I'm going back and forth so you could see what I did. So we're going to do download because that's going to be a download link. Sorry, I went to the wrong page as usual. And we're going to drop it here, paste. And we're going to bring it here. But since we have this beautiful pink color that we want to stay in line with, what we're going to do is we're going to color pick. And so we're going to go click on the A because it's text. We're going to either pick it from here, okay, or we can color pick. And I'm showing it to you this way so you guys know how. If not, and if you don't like the way it look, you can always change it. If you wanted it to be a darker pink, you can change it to be a darker pink. It's all about you. Okay. And so make this a little bit bigger. Okay. And so they know to download it. So that's the first section that we have. And I use Canva San over here because I'm like, why doesn't it look the same? So then that's the first box. So I already showed you how to do this. So I'm going to copy from here. Okay. Because I want to get to the good stuff. And we're going to group. And we're going to copy. And we're going to drag and drop it on the second page. Because we want to make sure that we hurry up so we can get to the good stuff. Any question, you guys? Okay. So now you can come here and we're going to change the color to the same color as I think that was the color. Maybe not. There we go. So we're going to be changing the color. And it's that color, the darker one. So let's do that. Okay. So we're going to make this a little bit smaller, or we can make this a little bit bigger, whichever one floats our boat. Okay. And we're going to ungroup this. Shift to move stuff around. And since that one is a little bit larger, we're going to do that. And then there we go. So now we're going to go and we are going to grab this whole section, group it. And this just shows you how easy it is for you to do stuff. Duplicate, and we're going to drop it on this page. We're going to do the same thing to the last one. We're going to shift and just click on each thing. Okay. Group it, duplicate. And you don't have to duplicate it to drop it, but I like to, to group it, because then when you drop it, sometimes it releases and you have to sit there and do it all over again. But basically, we have our link in bio. What do you guys think so far? Any questions? Rex? Gata, anyone? If you have any questions, now is the time to answer. Ask them, I'll answer. Okay, so here we go. We have all of these beautiful. So this is basically your link in bio. So what we're going to do next, which is I'm going to ungroup these. And I'm going to change the colors to the same color, pink, because we want to keep things unified. I like things to match. And I don't want to do them all at the same time because they will change. And so all I'm doing is I am just changing the color of the icons. So it's custom to you, the individual. You're customizing this to you. Okay. So how I found these, I went to Elements. I'm going to go back to the top. And I typed in social media. I think that's what I typed in. I typed in social media icon. Then I go to graphics and I do see all. If you don't see it here, because this is where they put so much, you have so much option, but this is what you actually want. So if you wanted a Facebook icon, you come to Facebook. If you wanted Facebook icon, circle. So if you go here, you will see all the different ones. Instagram. And if you notice, some of them, they have them actually color coded. So TikTok, you get it all. So whatever it is that you want. And if you wanted to use, say for instance, a TikTok, you just drop it over. You lower it down. And there we have TikTok added. Just like that. So you have an option where you can select all of these. So what you're doing, control. So you just click on the first one, and then is this grouped? Yeah, this is group ungrouped. Sorry about that. So you're going to do, click on the first one, shift, click, 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 click. Okay. Then you're going to go here and you're going to, where is it? Space evenly. And so this is where you would ask it. It's going to ask you vertically or horizontal. You want to go vertical. So it should, let's do undo. It should space them evenly across the board. It's a new option, so everything is in progress. So bear with me. I used it before and it works. So basically what you would do is highlight all of them and then it will evenly space them. I know they're evenly spaced because I checked them manually. So this is where I call it the magic happens. When you want someone to go to your guide, whatever guide it is that you're looking for. So I'm going to use my BioLink as my guide. I do have a guide on there, but it's for real estate. So we're going to come back over here and we're going to highlight where we want the guide to go. So we want to download. So we're going to click the three dots on the side and we're going to look for link and we're going to copy, paste. It's going to show a highlight right here. So if you don't want it to do the highlight, you just come right up here and hit it and the highlight is gone. Everybody understand that? Same thing for sign up. You're going to click on sign up. Okay. Three dots. You're going to find link. And then we are going to paste the link that we want it to go to. And we're going to hit done. You don't want it there highlighted. You don't want the line underneath it. Just go there, click it. These are all highlighted. So a few days ago, I did, and let me pull it up. I have so many notepads on here. You guys will not believe it. So a few days ago, what I did was I showed you guys how to link your phone. Okay. What you're going to do is link your phone. So you have email, you're going to link your email. You have a phone, you have text message. This is the Google Map. So you can actually link the Google Map to here. And this is your calendar if you want someone to actually reach out to you or just jump on your calendar and set an appointment. So I'm going to do the email, and then what I'm going to do is I am going to share the links with you guys because I already just did this in another tutorial where I show you guys how to do this, and I'm trying to make these tutorials not too long, but I talk a lot, so I'm sorry. So we're going to go to here and we're going to right click. Okay. And we're going to go to link and you're just going to go email. Okay. And then we're just going to do, this is not my real email. I do have an email that's similar. And done. Now this is linked. Same thing from my phone. So if I wanted to say, for instance, I want you to send me a text directly. And this is the short code version. And I will drop it in the description so you guys could just copy and paste them. I'm trying to keep this not too long. So if we were going to do that, text, that, and then your phone number. Okay, and 2018. And your phone number is now linked. Okay. So you would do the same thing for all your social media. Okay, so if you wanted, let's go find TikTok because I know I have TikTok on here. So let's go over to my social media tab and we're going to find TikTok and we're going to open it up and we're going to grab the link from TikTok. I no longer chase anything or anyone. Oh, sorry about that. So when we go to TikTok, we're going to grab the TikTok link. We're going to copy it. We're going to come back over And we're going to do the same thing, the 3 link, put it here, hit paste, done. You do that for all of these across the board. And here is what it looks like. So now that we are done, because I don't want to sit here and do all of these with you guys, I want you guys to have some time on your Sunday. And see how you have all the colors on the frame? If we wanted to change the color of the frame, we could even change the color of the frame, but we're not going to do that. So when you go to share, because that's the next step, we're going to go to share, see all, and we want to convert this to a website. So where is that option? So we're going to go website, convert to a website. We're going to do resite to mobile. We only have one page, so we're not going to include the navigation bar because we only want one. See how it's changing? If you look up top, you'll see it. So one of the reasons why I like to do the background is when it's on mobile, it will look one way. And if, for instance, someone pick it up and they're on their tablet, which is a little bit larger, or on their computer, everything, because it has a background, it still looks pretty. So we're not going to use that. We're going to use this because that's my my work one, and we're going to do link in bio. Okay. And we're going to go to and see where it says publish setting. So if you wanted to put a website description, you have 160 characters to do that. If you want to go down to advanced, if you wanted it password protected, you can have it password protected. Link preview disable, you can see all of these. So what we're going to do is we're going to go publish website. And of course, we got that little handy dandy. And we're going to view website. And I am on my computer, so you're going to see it on the computer. So this is the first one that I did, and then this is the second one that I did with you guys. Any questions? Let me see. I'm going to refresh you guys because I'm not seeing any questions or comments. Okay. So basically, that's how you prepare your link in bio. I am going to make sure that I finish this up. I'm going to put together all the elements that I used, and I am going to share it with you guys on YouTube and in the group, so you will have the template to go back to, so you don't have to start from scratch, and then you can make any changes. If anyone, I'm going to stop sharing. So I'm going to close this out. I'm going to go here and I'm going to stop screen share. Okay. So if anyone have a question or need help or want to add something specific that I didn't cover, please do ask me and I will help you get it done. So since I have, let's see. Yes, I agree with that. So basically, Gata is saying if members already have website, make this type of page rather than using Linktree paid service. She's absolutely correct. And so the next thing that I'm going to try and do is work on getting, see if Canva has like a sign up form that you can use. So when you do have someone do a sign up form, if you don't have a website that has a sign up form on it, you can then use your sign up form, and anyone that clicks on this, it will bring them over to that. So what I am talking about, I'm going to share my screen again, and I'm going to show you. And my phone is going off, and I still have to go cook dinner. So everything on here takes you somewhere from me. So down here, someone can easily share their contact information with me, and it's going directly into my CRM. So because it goes directly into my CRM, every time I get an alert, then somebody does this, it comes to me. But what I did here with you guys, this is already published. Did I close it out? Did I close it out? Edit. I'm just going to go back to it so I can show you. So basically, when someone clicks on your phone number, they'll be able to send you directly a phone. There's no second step. When they click on your text message, they will go directly to your text message. So here, if you wanted someone to do a sign up, you guys need to have a sign up form where when someone click on this, they will be able to go to your sign up form, because that's the link that you're putting in here. You have ones like, oh my goodness, what's a good free form builder? Let's go look for a form builder. So a good form builder is actually JotForm. So JotForm is a good form builder. I will add that to the list. When I was using the free version, that's the one that I was using. So I will add JotForm, and there's a couple others that I will add to the list, but you need something like that in order for you to capture your leads that are coming through if you don't already have one. If you guys don't understand anything that I'm saying, please ask the question, right under here or on the YouTube channel, right underneath it, and we will respond to you. One of us will respond to you, and we will guide you through the process, because you could do this for a product that you're selling. So if you have that question, I promise I will help you with it. So I am going to stop sharing again, and I will talk to you guys soon. If anyone have a question, I am here. Any more questions or comments, Gata? Okay. All right. We are about 40 minutes in, so I will talk to you guys later. Let me see. Oh, yeah. She's saying that there is also Google Drive that you can connect to them. So probably we can plan another live, and what we will do is show you how to connect your form, or even how to create a document form and how to connect it to your BioLink. So maybe that's the next thing that we'll do is add to this. So do a part 2 where it's adding your Google Docs to your different links. All right, guys, I thank you very much for listening and hanging out with me. I will talk to you soon. Have a good one. Happy Sunday. Bye. Mm. Oh.